What is a traffic engineering license? And is it different than a professional engineering license? Well, in this episode, I have with me Andrew Lee. And Andrew is a licensed traffic engineer and a licensed professional engineer. And he's going to talk to us about the traffic engineering license, why he got it, how you can get it, and the difference between the two. This Pass the PE Exam episode is brought to you by PPI, a leader in engineering exam prep for the FE and PE exams since 1975.
PPI provides expert prep courses and study resources designed to help you pass the PE exam the first time. PPI's live online courses include hours of lectures, problem-solving demonstrations, exam strategy sessions, office hours, and a passing guarantee. When you take a live online course, PPI guarantees you will pass, or you can take the on-demand course for free. With study guides, practice exams, and more, the PPI Learning Hub offers digital practice and review that you can take with you anywhere you have a device so that you can prepare during the times most convenient for you. Check out PPI today at ppi2pass.com to see all the options available for PE exam prep. Let's dive in.
So Andrew, in addition to being a licensed professional engineer, you are a licensed traffic engineer, which is kind of initials TE that you don't see after a lot of people's names. So I was wondering if firstly you could describe what is the traffic engineering license and then kind of what led you to pursue it in your career.
Yeah, so the TE, the traffic engineer license, is fairly unique to, I think, California and Oregon. They're the two states that have a traffic carve out under the engineering licensure. You have to take an exam much like the professional civil engineering license exam and fulfill certain qualifications for experience and time in the practice. There's an equivalent that's not administered by state licensing boards, but through the Institute of Transportation Engineers, which is the PTOE, Professional Transportation Operations Engineer. And I've actually taken that exam and I'm waiting for my results, but they're very, very similar. The thing with the TE is that it's specific to California, for me at least. And it tests you on a lot of the similar principles that you would come across in the PE license, such as design standards for roadways, accounting for accessibility, signal timing, basic design parameters, and so forth.
And how have you found that having the TE as a traffic engineer in California has helped you?
Well, I got the TE license before I got the PE license, and that was because in California, if we're doing primarily traffic-oriented things like signing, striping, signal design, they don't necessarily count as qualifying experience for the civil engineering license. And so I was initially a TE, and then when I had more professional experience, civil-specific work experience, then I was able to take the PE license and get both.
That's great.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it really versus you. You're really well versed and you have to really prepare and understand the specifics of traffic in California, of course, for that exam.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So that's a positive thing. And I just want to be clear for everybody, this is not the PE exam choosing to do the traffic like afternoon section. This is a completely different exam. Like Andrew said, it's only administered in a few states. He has it in California, and the entire exam is focused on traffic in that specific state, and you have a designation of TE after your name or traffic engineer, which is different than PE. Andrew happens to have both, but we just wanted to ask him about it because it's very rare. I don't see it on a lot of people's, LinkedIn profiles or behind their names. And so to be able to just bounce it off of him and understand the process and what it entailed, I appreciate it. So Andrew, thanks for spending a few minutes here and just kind of sharing information about the license and your experience with it. And we'll link to some of the official websites around this license and the PTOE so that you can look into them if you're interested in traffic engineering or pursuing those licenses and certifications. Thanks so much, Andrew.
Thanks, Anthony.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pass the PE Exam. We thought it was just really interesting to see that traffic engineering license. I haven't come across it in all of my podcast interviews, so when I met Andrew, I wanted to ask him about it, and I'm glad he shared some of his thoughts on it. Sounds like another great opportunity to build your expertise if it pertains to you, but it is different than the professional engineering license. So please subscribe to our channel here. We will put videos like this out on a weekly basis to help engineers pass the PE exam. And please leave comments below this video and we will respond to them in future videos. Maybe there's a specific problem you need us to solve or a question you need answered. Pass the PE exam, we'll have you covered. I'll see you next week on Pass the PE exam.